Hi everybody, Dugras here with Dugras Reports. Earlier today, or at least within the last 24 hours, one of my fellow creators, Jake Mercure, put out a video called We're Screwed, and I'd like to react to that video. The premise, as I understood it, is Jake went to a store, a restaurant of some kind, and found out they were giving a 10% discount for paying with cash. And there's a lot of incentives for restaurants and other small businesses to kind of shelter their profits and hide their profits, so they're going to probably be giving more and more cash discounts in the future, and then the reaction of Congress and people in power is going to be like, well, the reason why is because of these really high interchange fees, so there's going to be pressure from regulators and Congress to clamp down on those fees, which means, interchange fees go down, all of our credit card rewards go down. So the conclusion is we're kind of screwed because, that'll take away the incentive for places to give 3x on grocery or 5x on dining or those sorts of things. So I don't know about the regulatory aspect. There's been talk forever that, interchange fees are going to be limited and those kind of things. I kind of doubt it. I don't think it's going to happen. Congress as a whole is kind of free market oriented, and the argument will be something like, well, if you don't like it, go to a different bank, and unless you can prove there's a monopoly, I just don't think it's going to happen. Nothing's stopping people from using cash, those kind of things. I'm not sure if that's going to happen or not, but the main thrust of my reaction is we're already kind of in a place, or at least we should be in a place, where we're giving way too much credence as a community to categories, spending categories, like 3x on dining, 3x on grocery, 3x on gas, 3x on streaming services, those kind of things. And one of the things that Jake said was, this is going to lead to a situation where your best bet is either to go with like a full-blown cash strategy, just pay cash to get the discount, or be the kind of person that just blows through sign-up bonus after sign-up bonus after sign-up bonus. Well, I can tell you, I'm not really someone that likes to blow through sign-up bonus after sign-up bonus, but I understand that from a logic and a math point of view, I probably should be. As an example, I'm working on my sign-up bonus right now for the Amex Business Gold card, working on my sign-up bonus for my Hilton Surpass card, because with few exceptions, worrying about spending bonuses doesn't really get you very far if you're an average guy like me, probably an average young man like Jake. There's exceptions. Say that you have a small business and you're spending $500,000 a year on shipping. Well, then the difference between 2x and 4x is kind of a big deal. But, average family, say you spend $10,000 a year on groceries, is the difference between 2x on, the Capital One Venture X and 3x on the City Premier that big of a deal? What does that extra 1x a year get you? Get you 10,000 points. Well, I'm getting 150,000 points by doing the sign-up bonus on the Business Gold card. So, why am I all worried about whether I get 2x versus 3x? It's a sad reality. It's a true reality. With few exceptions, spending categories don't really matter that much. Sorry if that kind of blew your mind, but I think just get the cards that you like for your everyday spend and whatever's simple, and then for everything else you should be worrying about sign-up bonuses and big spend bonuses. It doesn't necessarily have to be a sign-up bonus all the time. Like this guy right here, the Hilton Surpass, spend $15,000, get a free night certificate. Well, that's good. You can spend on a lot of things, and I think this way too. I'm Mr. Jekyll and Dr. Hyde, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I think to myself, like, oh, well, this is a card that gets 5x on grocery, so I want to make sure I do most of my spending on grocery. Like, well, Doug, if it happens to work out that it's on grocery, that's great. If not, I'm still getting 3x everywhere, and if I get a lot of everything else spend to help me get closer to that $15,000 to spend to get a free night certificate, so be it. The IHG card, the business card at least, I think both the business and personal, but the business card for sure, you get a big spend bonus after you've spent $20,000 a year. Now, is it a huge amount? No, it's an extra 10,000 points and $100. Well, the $100 is enough to offset your, annual fee. So that's another big spend bonus you could go for. But I wouldn't get too caught up in, 3x versus 2x or 4x versus 2x even. Because the banks know what they're doing. They've set the annual fee to recoup that. So just do the math and figure out where your biggest benefit's going to be. And if you're like, you know what, I need IHG points because there's a specific IHG property I want to stay at, put it on your IHG card to get the points you need to get. And, don't major on the minors. Go for the big stuff. You do 4 to 7 sign-up bonuses in a year, that's going to blow your category bonuses out of the water so hard that it'll almost be a joke. So, be opportunistic. Look for sign-up bonuses that come along. Look for promotional offers. Another one could be upgrade offers. I've got a Blue Cash every day from Amex, and I think right now I've got a $300 upgrade offer to upgrade that to the Blue Cash Preferred, which I've had in the past, and I'll take advantage of that offer and not have to worry about pop-up jail, and then go back down to the Blue Cash every day later. So, don't feel bad. Milk the categories for all they're worth, sure, but more importantly, milk the banks for all they're worth. If they're wanting to spend their marketing dollars, as RJ would say, hey, you got the money, I got the time. Yesterday I was at a secondhand shop and I bought a couple of records, and they were on sale. I think it was like $3.50. And I looked down and they didn't take American Express, they didn't have tap to pay, and I didn't have some of my normal cards with me, and I ended up putting that on my Aeroplan card, which didn't get me anything, just got me 1x. But you know what? It was $3.50. Did I massively lose out by not getting, 3x instead of 1x? No. I'm not worried about that extra, 6, 7, 8 points, that I missed out on. So, things come, things go. Take the opportunities that are there and just roll with them. A good sign-up bonus opportunity comes along, take it, and don't get all worried about your 3x versus your 2x. Well, that's all I got. I'll put a link to Jake's original video down somewhere in the pinned comments or something like that, and if you would consider subscribing, I would really appreciate it. I generally talk about kind of your everyman perspective on points, miles, cash back, travel, that kind of stuff. May your spending be frugal, and may your points be plenteous. Thanks.